gonna go over what we learned in class?
We can do anything you want. That's the thing. Any question, any lesson. Whatever you want.
Was the geometric progression?
Sure. What page is that? Page 40. Okay. Ray, Abir, Alfreda. No.
Come on. Savvy.
Savvy.
A. What's an A?
Hey, yeah. Is that right?
What?
Am I right?
What?
No. Okay, I forgot. Tell me.
Oh no.
Anna.
Yeah.
And, flip my memory. Just give me the first letter, please. First letter. Yeah.
E.
E.
What should we just mention? You just called me her name.
I knew there was an Alfreda in this class. Yeah, okay. Right. So what question do you want to see now?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes.
Anything? And geometric?
Yeah.
No, not anything. Surely. There must be a particular one.
Oh, can you
Yeah.
tell the difference between arithmetic and geometric?
First, how can you know the difference? Okay, so let's just clear that up. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 2, 4. Oh yeah, you probably would need that on. That would be helpful.
What page are we on?
We're just looking at page 40. Amman,
Yeah.
you don't really mean any question, right? Or do you? Like, what do you need from it? What is the problem with geometric?
I didn't understand the
Uh,
Okay, question 3.
Okay, good. We'll do number 3 in a moment then.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the difference?
Yeah. What one is this? Arithmetic or geometric? The first one.
The first one is arithmetic.
AP. Yeah. Because what we do is we add the number 2 to each of these.
Yeah.
And this one is geometric because we multiply by 2. That's the reason they're different. When you're ready, we'll have a look at page 40. Which one did I give you for homework in question 3? Did I give you A or F? Do you remember?
A.
3A, okay. Right. 3A. How many terms? Yeah, okay. So you have this sequence, -2, -4, -8, ... -256. And I want to know how many I have, okay? Right. Ray, do you remember the formula for geometric? It's the one that starts with an A in the formula. Would you know it? What about you, Alfreda? Do you know the formula for geometric? Not off the top of your head? That's okay. What about up the front here? Does anyone know it?
A into 1 minus R is written by 1 minus R.
Ah, that's for the, that's the one for the S. I was looking for the one for the U.
Oh.
Yeah.
1 minus.
And, A or N minus 1?
A plus.
No.
No, A divided by. Oh,
That's the one. That one. Yeah. That's the one. You remember this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, what is the A and the R here?
-2 the A.
Mhm.
And the R is
2. Yeah. Now, I'll give you a little tip if you're having trouble calculating the or. You just take out your calculator and type in this number. Yeah, you know this tip. This number, and you divide it by this number.
It's 2. Yeah.
Yes.
For the R.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The R is it the second number?
Divided by the first number.
The Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
to find what?
The or.
So the second number divided by the first number to
Yeah.
get the R.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the A and that's the or. Is that okay? Yeah. Abir is okay, yeah. So, what we do next is we want to know how many of these terms we have. So we just make this equal to 256. We need to figure out what the n is.
Negative 1.
Thank you, negative 256. Okay, so let's try and figure that out. So you have minus 2 power 2, 2 power n minus 1 equals minus 256. What should I do first to simplify this? What do you think?
Minus 4.
Can't you?
Not minus 4, no. I know why you said that, but these don't go together like that. Yeah?
Well, maybe can we change this other one, the minus 2 times 6 to 2? Will divide
Yeah.
by the power of something?
You have two things there, yeah. We have to do both of them. So you suggested dividing by minus 2. Yeah. So that will equal 128. And then you suggest putting in a power. 128, let's see, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 is 2 power 7 is 128. Okay. So, what can we do next?
More like this is now. Like, you bring it out, n minus 1 equals to 7.
Yeah. You can say n minus 1 equals 7.
Then 1
And then, yeah, that's it, yeah. Because if you have 2 to a power equals 2 to a power, those guys, if you think about it, they have to be the same. I mean, you couldn't say 2 squared equals 2 cubed, could you?
No.
No. So, if you have 2 to a power and 2 to a power, then the powers have to be the same. So that gives us n is 8 then, in the end. There's 8 numbers in total. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. You don't seem okay.
No. Well, where did you get the 7? You just thought that the...
128 is 2 power 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How'd you find that out?
I had to count in my head. So like 2 power 1 is 2, 2 power 2 is 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128.
So can you do that in the calculator?
You can if you know how. Do you know how?
No.
We'll learn how to do that in the next chapter.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
equal is like...
Well, you could just keep typing 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 until you get to it. It works fine. Yeah, is that what you did?
No, remember we did the answer and then...
Yeah, that's it. Keep pressing equals until you get up to it, yeah. So you could just keep multiplying by 2 until you get to it, and count how many times you've done it. Yeah. Okay, is that okay for you now? You were asking for this one. What will we do next? You want to do another geometric? Yeah, which one?
A harder one? Say 10?
Oh, no, 10's too hard. Not on the course.
No?
Yeah. Up to, at most, number 9.
No. Okay, so it should be harder.
The hardest one is number 8.
Okay,
So number 8 then, okay.
yeah.
Can I scroll down? Yeah. Which did I give you for homework? Was it 8A?
I guess it will be every first term from each question.
Yeah, okay, it looks like that then. Alright, so, let's have a look. The 9th term is minus 6561, and the sum of the first 2 terms is 2. Find A and R. Now, Savvy or
Yes.
Savvy? Do you, well, you saw it a moment ago. Do you remember the formula for Unit 9?
AR to the power of n minus 1.
Yeah, and so what power would that be here?
2.
Not 2.
9.
Continue. So what number do I write here? Do I write 9 here?
9 minus 1.
Which is?
Which is 8.
Good, okay, alright. I'm just making sure. And that's equal to minus 6561. Okay? Now, what about S2? Yeah, I know you know this formula for S2. So what's the form for S2 then?
A into 1 minus r raised
Yeah.
to n divided by 1 minus r.
Yeah, and what's the n here?
8.
Is it?
Sorry, 9.
Is it?
8.
Is it?
It's 2.
2. S2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was 8 here. How come it's 2 there?
Because I'm telling you two different things. I'm telling you something about the ninth term, and I'm telling you about something about the sum of the first two terms. So, is that okay now? Yeah? Now, what I'll do here is I'll rewrite this as A equals minus 6561 over r power 8. Like that. Okay? And this one here, I really have to simplify this, which I'll do on the side. Can I scroll to the right a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just over here. So I want to simplify 1 minus r into 1 minus r squared. Yeah? What number should I have here first? 1. And then I'll get 1 minus r. And when I subtract, these cancel.
Yeah.
And then minus r squared, and so that's r minus r squared in the end. Because I'm minusing these, yeah. So minus minus r is r, and then minus r squared is still minus r squared. What number do I need next?
Minus r.
Nearly plus r. Yeah, because then that would be r minus r squared, and the remainder is 0. Yeah. So that means this guy over here can be simplified down to a times 1 plus r equals 2. Yeah. Okay, got that? We go back to the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what should I do next to this guy? This one here, what should I do next?
In the brackets.
No, I don't think I'll open the brackets.
Multiply A.
No, that's what she's saying, not this. Not expand, not multiply, not open, not this.
You move the A to the other side.
Nearly. I'll move the 1 plus r to the other side.
So A is the subject.
A is the subject. Now, why do you think I did that?
To make it like 2 by 1 plus r equal to minus 6 by 6 divided by r.
Yeah, because this is equal to A and this is equal to A. I can make them equal.
Yeah.
What's the verb for that?
Making A subject of formula.
But a single verb for making
Not
these two equal,
No, as.
not substitute. No, you know this. Make equal a verb.
What's the first letter?
E.
Equal.
What's the second letter?
Q.
Equation. Make it an equation?
Yeah, but I want one verb.
Equate.
Equate. Make them equal. Yeah? So, here I get minus 6561 over or 8 equals 2 over 1 plus r. Now, you can see where that came from?
Yeah.
Yeah? This guy is equal to A. And this one is also A. So, you can make them equal.
Yeah. I hope I can do this on the test.
Well,
So many steps.
this is a hard one. But she wanted a difficult one.
Do you
so.
think it's possible to have this on the test? The midterm test.
No.
Okay.
I won't be that difficult. I mean,
Before that.
I certainly won't do anything past number. I won't do 8, 9, or 10 in the next semester. It's a little bit too hard. I feel like you should be able to do number 7 though. That's not really that bad. It's using the SN formula. Anyways, let's continue with this.
So you said
Yeah.
you do what?
For the mid-semester, I'm not going to give you something like 8, 9 or 10. It's too hard. Okay, so what should I do next here, do you think?
You bring 1 plus r to the other side.
Yeah, you want to get the ors together, basically. I think the way I'll do that, though, is I'll swap the or 8 with the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, cross multiply. So minus 6561 over 2 equals 2 over 1 plus or.
R raised to 8.
Oh, sorry, what the heck did I just do there? Sorry. Totally got that messed up. Or 8 over 1 plus r. That's better now, isn't it? Now this one here gets a little bit tricky, but we're nearly finished. We actually only have like 1 line left. We're trying to figure out what the number or could be. Now if I look at the top, this is or power 8. So that can only be positive. Right? Why am I saying it can only be positive? What's so special about the 8? Even, yeah. Which means it can only be positive. Yeah? So instead of having the minus on the top, I'll have it on the bottom. Equals. Now, we need to think of a number we can put here and a number we can put here so that they're the same, obviously, because, you know, it's the same letter. But when I write the fraction down, it's the same fraction as this. Now, you can look at the top and the bottom. So if you look at the bottom, this here has to be minus 3 in this box, because only 1 minus 3 could make minus 2. And this one here has to be minus 3 as well, because these are both the same, and minus 3 power 8 is 6561, and I encourage you to check that. Yes, yeah. So the or has to be minus 3. Has to be. By just simply comparing the two sides. It's the only number that fits. Yeah.
So they're always the same.
They have to be, because you're looking for an or. You know.
So when we get the 1 plus minus 3, we just know that the other one is minus 3 too.
Right, you should check it on your calculator. You should check it on the calculator, yeah. Yeah. And finally, how should I get the A? Last thing to do here. How can I get my A?
Substituting into A equals to 2 by 1 plus r.
Yeah, this one here. Yeah. So I get A equals 2 over 1 minus 3, which is minus 1. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to see next?
So page 42, the second one, B.
The second one, number 2.
Yeah, B.
2B.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Ah. Is 2B, what do I ask for? The limit? Yeah, the limit, yeah.
Recursive.
Yeah, okay. So,
2b?
yeah, on page 42, 2B. Right, so I give you this fella here. Xn plus 1 equals minus 1 plus 2 over xn. And I tell you to start at the number minus 1. Okay, so what's my first term in my sequence? It's minus 1. Now, to get the next term according to this formula, x2 will be minus 1 plus 2 over minus 1. So take your number, you put it into the formula, and it gives you the next number. Then you take your answer and you put it back in, and it gives you the next number, and so on. So what's that? That's going to be minus 3, isn't it? So the next, so minus 3. So the next term would be minus 1 plus 2 over minus 3. That's like minus 5 over 3, I think is the next one. Now this is going to take you know, I'm just doing this to give you an idea of what's happening, but I'll use the calculator to get it a bit more exact. Yeah, you know how to do this quickly on the calculator? That's good. You know, do people remember the quick way to do this on the calculator? You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? No, okay. Ray, did Joan show you the quick way to do this on the calculator?
No,
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's alright. You remember there? No? Do you remember? You're the only one who remembers. Okay. What do we do first in the calculator if you were to describe it to your classmates?
You substitute the first, the given one.
Yeah, so what would I type here?
So it's -1 plus 2
Yeah?
over -1.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Equal.
Equal. So that gives me minus 3, yeah?
And then you use the answer, and so it's
Yeah, minus 1
-1.
plus 2 over the answer. And I'll give me the next one, which is the minus 5 over 3.
And
But
then
if
you
pressing equals, it gives me the next one,
Oh.
and the next one, and so on. Now, what do you think this sequence is doing?
repeat afterwards.
Yeah, what do we call this?
Convert.
Convergent, yeah. What is it convergent to, does it look like? Where do you think it's trying to finish? What number does it look like it's moving to?
1, 3, 2.
You think minus 3?
2.
I think minus 2.
Yeah.
It's kind of dancing around minus 2. Yeah, there you go. It's reached minus 2 on the calculator. So, how can we know for certain it's minus 2? There is a way to calculate this. What you do is you look at your formula and you replace x with some letter. Let's just call it L for limit. So you write L equals minus 1 plus 2 over L. And if you can solve this, then you found the limit. But how do we solve this? It's a little bit tricky. What can we do first here?
Make it, bring the L,
This L,
no, the other L to the other side.
and how can we do that?
Multiply.
Yeah, I think we'll multiply by L. So if I multiply everything by L here, what does the first one become?
L squared.
L squared equals
-1 plus 2.
nearly negative L plus 2. Both of these get multiplied by L.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see that? Yeah. So that's L squared plus L minus 2 equals 0. Right, can we try and factorize this? No, don't use the calculator. Let's try. L and L, yeah, okay.
1 and 2.
Yeah, but which is plus and which is minus?
The first one is plus
Plus 1 or plus 2?
Plus 1.
1.
Plus 2. And then minus 1. Yeah. So we get two answers for L. L equals minus 2 or 1. Now we have to choose this one because we notice all our numbers are negative. So it's moving in the negative half. And we get minus 2 is definitely 100% the limit, and it's exactly minus 2. Yeah.
Can we use this when we're looking for the limit?
Yeah.
Only limit?
Only this technique for finding the limit, yeah. What will we have a look at after this now?
question that no wonder. So it's divergent.
From this page?
I don't know if it has one.
The, first
The first one? Yeah. D, is it? Okay, let's have a look. So if you were to look at, say, the series 4 plus 16 over 3 plus 64 over 9, dot, 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 dot. If you were to add this all up, I will know that it's infinite. You know, it's like adding up 1 plus 2 plus 3. There's no limit to it, it's infinite. Now, how can we know this, though? Well, it might not be clear to you, but in fact, this sequence is geometric. Because if you took out your calculator and did 16 over 3 divided by 4, you get 16 over 12. If you did 64 over 9 divided by 3, you'd also get 16 over 12, which, by the way, 16 over 12 is 4 over 3. So in other words, each time I multiply by 4 over 3. So the OR is 4 over 3. And that means divergent, because it can only be convergent if the OR is between -1 and 1. It's divergent because we don't have the OR between -1 and 1. It's bigger than 1. Yeah, and that's how we can know if a geometric is divergent, by its value of OR. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's just whatever the value of OR is. Okay.
Was it smaller than -1?
Yeah, also divergent, like it was -2. Give me an example, give me a number if you want. OR equals...
-3?
Yeah, that's divergent as well. Yeah.
If it's 0 point something.
What do you think? Convergent, yeah. Yeah. Like 0.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, convergent. You don't look happy with this. What's confusing you?
So if it's bigger than 1,
Yeah,
it's
divergent. Or if it's smaller than -1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can picture it on a number line like this, Sevi. There's 0, there's -1, there's 1. Only these values between -1 and 1 will make it convergent, and outside of that is divergent. Okay, what's next now when you're ready? What lesson are we going to look at?
Oh, the fourth one on page 42.
Which one? Do the first one?
Okay.
Yeah. Same page?
Yeah.
4A. Okay. Now, I know you know the answer already. That's why I put that as the first one, I guess. You know what 0.333 should equal as a fraction. Should be 1 over... You do know this. 1 over what? Come on, don't make your elementary school teacher sad. 0.33333, what fraction is that? No calculator.
1.3?
Yeah, what fraction is it?
1 over...
Yes.
5?
No. No.
1 over 3?
Yes. Yeah, 1 over 3. Yeah.
I was just thinking it must be wrong.
Why? No, that's it.
So that's it?
That's no. That is the answer, but we need to do it. We need to pretend that we don't know the answer, which is maybe not so difficult because some of us don't know the answer. So let's see what we get here. So we have 0 point and all the trees. Okay. What you do first is you try and separate it out into separate digits. So you'll have 0.3 plus 0.03 plus 0.003. So just to be clear, I basically took out this guy and put him there, and this one was represented by that, and then this one here represented by that, and so forth, and so forth. Okay? So you get what I'm doing? I'm separating out the decimal into many decimals. Yeah? Because if you add these all up, you do get back to that, because that's 3 in the first place, that's 3 in the second place, that's 3 in the third place. Yeah? Now, we should change these into fractions. You don't have to change them into fractions, but I think changing them into fractions will make it look a little neater. So 0.3 is 3 over 10. This one is 3 over 100, and this one here is 1,000, and so on. Now this is actually GP. It's GP with the A equal to 3 over 10. And if you don't know what the OR is, just do the trick I showed you. Take this one and divide it by that one. And you'll see that OR is 1 over 10. So by using the formula for the infinite sum, we can get 3/10 over, 3/10 over 1 minus 1/10, which is 3/10 over 9/10, which is 3 over 9, which is 1 over 3. I've only seen them ask this in the exam once.
Okay.
It's not really a common question.
Show this word. Can we just write the answer? Show the word first.
Yeah, no, not just the answer. Not just the answer, I'm afraid.
Well, what about doing something like L?
Yeah, well, we look at L then. Yeah, because that's a little bit harder. Can we go down to L? Yeah. Now, we'll do this one together. I want to see if you can all follow. So, L is, do we have time? Ah, yeah, we do, yeah. 0.841841, dot, 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 dot. Now, what you should do is, you should begin by just circling what's repeating. So, you have 841, 841, 841, etc. Right. Amna, what's my first number? 0. What do you think?
0.8.
Yeah, it's not quite like the last one. It's actually 0.841. You group them together. Yeah. So.
And then 0.000.
Very good. 000. Yeah, good. Okay. And then the next one, you.
6 zeros.
6 zeros. Good. 841. Good. Okay. Now you don't have to write it as a fraction if you can trust that this is GP. This will be GP. What's the A? Ray, what was the A here for this one? What do you think?
0.841.
Correct. And Sevi, what's the OR? And you can use your calculator if you need to.
1 over 1,000.
1 over 1,000. And Abir, do you remember the formula for S infinity?
A divided by 1/9.
Yeah. So that's 0.841 over 1 minus 1,000, which will be 841 over 999. I don't think that simplifies. Is right? Yeah, if you don't believe me, type in 841 over 999 and see what you got in your calculator.
Yeah. 0.841.
Yeah. That's not that bad, is it?
No.
No, it's not that much work. Okay, what's next now?
favorite.
What's your favourite? Inequalities?
No, the part perpendicular. I think what is my favorite?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yours is perpendicular?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. It's quite easy.
Not for all of us. Some of us find it hard.
When I'm sad, I just solve it and I think.
Oh, okay, alright. Right, what are we looking at next now? Ray or Alfreda, do you particular questions?
Can you explain how we can use the calculator to do
The binomial?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to expand something as an example?
I think
Yeah. That's a good one because, you know, that's very useful for the exam. Well, I'll just make up an example. I'll just say something like 2x plus 3y power 6 as an example. Okay, so, do you know what I have first, Alfreda? What do I write down first if I want to expand? Like, what do I put on my C here? What goes on the top and the bottom?
the top is
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, and the bottom?
The bottom is 0.
Good. And then I have a 2x and a y. What powers will I put here? 0 and 6. Or 6 and 0. It's fine as well.
We can put 6 on 2x.
Yep. Yeah, you can do it the other way. It's fine too. Right. Now, Abir, tell me what the next one is.
C1.
6c1.
2x1.
Yeah.
And y5.
Okay. And Sevi, what's next?
6c2.
Yeah.
2x to the power 2.
Yeah.
y4.
Okay. And Amna, what's the next one now?
63.
Yeah.
2x3.
Yeah.
y3.
Yes, very good. And Ray, could you tell me what the next one is?
6c4.
Yeah.
2x 4.
Yeah.
y2.
Yes, isn't that it? And then it's 6c5, 2x5, y1, and lastly 6c6, 2x6, y0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms altogether. Okay. So I won't do all of them. I'll just pick one for the calculator. Okay. So will I pick one in the middle? Like I'll show you how to do this one on the calculator, for example. Yeah. Okay. I'll just wait for everyone to write this down. Yeah.
Isn't there a faster way to?
What do you mean by faster?
You don't have to write all of these
Mm.
because they ask for the 6 terms.
Oh, yeah. I'm imagining the question was like this: expand.
Oh, it says expand.
Yeah, expand. Yeah. Okay. So on the calculator, this is what you type. Watch carefully. So I first what I'll do is I'll put in my 3 brackets. Yep. Okay. And oh, you know what? No, delete that. It's a little easier if you do it like this. Bracket, power, and then go down, bracket, and another power. Okay, so just try and have that. Were you able to get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alfreda?
Yeah.
You got it? Okay. So, what goes in the first bracket here, do you think?
The C.
The C. So, you type in, look, 6, and on my calculator I have to press Shift, and the C is here, and 4. Okay, now we go over to the next bracket. Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you clear it?
Yeah.
Right. What goes in the next bracket? What number is in my next bracket here? 2. 2, yeah, you see? So in the next bracket I put 2. And what power does so basically what I'm doing is I'm typing this but not typing the X and the Y. Okay, so I'm literally looking at this and I want to type 6C4 bracket 2 bracket 4 bracket y, oh no, sorry, there's like a 1 here, so it's like bracket 1, bracket 2, and I imagine I delete the x and the y on my calculator. So this power here is a 4, and this is a 1, and this power? 2. And so that term would be 240. Now, I still need to figure out the x power and the y power, so I'll write down xy. So if I go back, I can see that the x that was here had a 4 on it. So that's 240 x4, and the y had a 2. So this guy is 240 x4 y squared. And you just do that 6 more times, and you have it expanded. Now, the reason it's nice to have it typed in on the calculator is because you can just go and change it. So the next one here would be 5, 5, 1. So you can actually do it quite quickly.
Do we add them together?
Yeah, and add all these together at the end. Yeah?
Yes.
It's okay? Yeah? Yeah, we'll wrap it up there for today. And sure, we'll do more next week anyways. How are we doing in the book?
Sir,
We finished that chapter, good, yeah?
We don't need to count the first x, right? Because it's x raised to 0.
Yeah, like if you just want to save time and stop messing about, you can just like delete the 0 ones.
But only y raised to 6.
Yeah, the first one's just y6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that only for the fourth term?
Oh yeah, this I only did the fifth term as an example. Yeah, there's 4 terms before it and there's terms after it as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll wrap it up there.
Sir, are we gonna stop learning new lessons then?
That's nice of you to think that could happen. No.
I don't know what to study for this term.
It's simple. It's everything.
Grade 42.
Yeah, I think I said
Up to grade
42. Yeah.
Are you still 42?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I won't put any question from this page on it, and nothing after that. And this is the next chapter we're starting on Monday.
Yeah.
Indices, yeah. Yeah.